Hi everybody, how you doing? I hope you're being safe and I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Nobody's sick here, thank you very much. But I did want to do something today that I haven't done before, and that's to tell you that another video that I did was wrong. So the thing is, I used to do my taxes with TurboTax. And then I joined a class action lawsuit against TurboTax because they were overcharging me to the tune of $500 over the last 10 years. May not seem like a whole lot, but for someone like me with limited income, it is very important. So I can't use TurboTax this year. And even if you do use TurboTax, I have been informed by TurboTax that they no longer send your information through. So you still have to transfer the file to your computer and then send it to the IRS. So they won't do that for you anymore. Even though it's a free service and they were charging us for it, now they're just not going to do it at all because they're not going to get that extra money. So the IRS.gov website, if you go there and you click on File, and then you click on, you go about a third down that page, and you click on Guided and Free File. Okay? If you make under $73,000, that's the best way you can do that. Okay? And then you fill out the forms as the website guides you through them. And then when you're ready, you can just file and do that. And then you can make a copy for yourself. So I encourage you to do that, get all your information together. And by information, I mean all of your income, everybody's social security numbers that you're claiming as dependents, any unemployment, any retirement, any social security, disability, any of that. You have to report all of it, okay? And if you don't, they're going to find out anyway, and no, they just don't, they frown upon you not giving them the information they need. So, you do all that work with the IRS, and then they let you send it, and you're good, okay? So, I encourage you to read up on everything you need for the for filing before you start, because you don't want to have to stop in the middle and go, where is that paper? Okay, get a file together, like one of these plain old files, and put your stuff in there. And as you put your stuff in there, see, I have my list right here on the side. So, and it's right on the front of the file, so every time I put something in, I can close it and then scratch off what I've already gotten, okay? So that works out really well for me. You may have another way. You may want to do it, through pictures in your camera. That's fine, too. I'm not as high-tech as other people are. I think that there is something I could learn from people younger than me. I'm on how to use computers and all that because I don't do it all the time. So, and I've never actually have sat down for a class in computers. I learned as I went through my various jobs and with my kids here and with going to college. And that's how I learned. And I still didn't learn everything I should know. Sorry, I keep banging the table here. Okay, the other thing is I have widen my inventory and I have plenty of purses and totes available. What I do is I do the shaping of the purse itself and I put on a handle, and then I wait for you to tell me what kind of purse you'd like. So if you want a Mardi Gras purse, I have a Mardi Gras purse. If you want a tote that has llamas on them, I have that. I have all kinds of iron-on, sew-on patches. I've got little trinkets. I've got little buttons like this. So just really cute stuff. And I got in my fabric. And I love this fabric. It's absolutely beautiful. But this is an FYI. When you order something online, make sure you read the entire description, because I didn't, and this is a knit fabric, and I don't do well with knit fabrics. I don't like them, they don't like me. Unfortunately, it's only knit one way, so it might actually work. So that would be good. Otherwise, I can glue it with a very thin layer of glue because this is a very thin fabric and it's already rolling. So, anyway, so that's it. That's going on here. Did want to mention I know I said something before about it, but I do have a cat, and she lives in a catio on our back porch. And yes, we try to keep her warm. We always make a nice cozy bed for her every night. Our dog, though, is a spoiled brat. He sleeps in his kennel in my room. And the only reason he's in my room is because his brother, our beagle, died in January. His heart gave out. And it was really hard for us to take. So it was super hard for her because we did what she thought was taking him out for a walk, except we were carrying him to the car. And then when we came back, he didn't come back with us. So that was, I guess, confusing for her, but she was really heartbroken. I mean, really, really heartbroken. And so she cried every night. And then she started barking, like she was trying to find him. And yeah, so we went ahead and moved into our room, and she hardly makes any noise at all. But she does shake off a lot. Like she's all wet and she has to shake it all off. So she does that all night long. So that if I'm even slightly awake, that will keep me awake and make me more awake. Okay. So that's about it. I just wanted to make sure that you understood about TurboTax. If you make more than $73,000 a year, then I would recommend you go to a service like Lincoln or Liberty, H&R Block, something like that. Okay. That's just my idea. But there's other places that you can go to get free service, and they have volunteers that'll do that. And there's some VFW posts here that have them. We have a big VA center here. So we could go in there and, see if there's any way we can get some help. Also, libraries will have volunteers at certain dates and times. So, call or go online with your libraries and see where they have volunteers and when, so that you can make an appointment and go in and get your taxes done. Yeah, so I just really wanted to touch on all that. And so, yeah, I mean, be aware that there are places you can go in town and get your taxes done for free, or at least get help for free. Just go online and say free tax help. And oh my gosh, you'll just have so many hits. So if it's your first time doing your taxes, definitely get someone to help, even if it's just going to that IRS website. But if it's not your first time, then yeah, I wouldn't really worry too much. If you've done it before, then you kind of know what you need. Just make sure you make a list before, and you find everything on that list before you take it to get your taxes done. Make sure you're not having to rummage through a box of papers trying to find, or a file, trying to find the one thing that you don't have. So, yeah, prepare yourself ahead of time. Preparation is 90% of the work with taxes. Okay, so I want all of y'all to have a great day, a great month, a great year, and let's get healthy this year, Let's eat better, let's live better, let's spend some time outside in the sun to keep our spirits up, and just do everything you can to eat good and to live good. And I think it'll definitely make a difference for all of us. And I'm not talking about resolutions. I'm talking about really making a change for the permanent. Not just, oh yeah, New Year, I'm going to make a resolution not to eat chips anymore. And then, God, January 2nd, I was eating a whole bag of chips by myself. So just, let's just make realistic expectations of ourselves. And, when we make a mistake, it's okay. You fall back, it's okay. Everybody needs a little, pick me up once in a while. So try to be healthy. Try to imagine the kind of energy you want to have and make that happen. There's websites everywhere that can tell you how to get that. So definitely use all this free information that's out there on the web. Okay. But, make sure you fully vet someone before you believe everything they say. And stop watching the news, because there isn't a single news outlet these days that is telling the absolute truth anymore. My husband likes to watch BBT and NPR because they're the only reputable ones left. The rest have just sullied tarnished their image so bad that I can't even watch them anymore. So, okay, talk to you later. And until next time, be safe.